Yes, sir, you had a question.
You said president told you to surround, and after surrounding, actually, who explained to you circumstances when you said like you should be there for 4 months? Who told you that? Because Red Cross, actually, everybody was pointing at the Red Cross negotiated for you guys over there, and they said no such thing happened. Red Cross couldn't negotiate because they didn't have such capability. And you said like you were told you're going to be the only 4 months over there and such stuff. Who told you this, and who actually explained to you all this stuff to you?
Thank you.
During the last days of the siege of Azovstali, we had negotiations between Ukrainian military intelligence and Russian military intelligence. And they sit at the table that's like pretty the same table like this. There was other delegation, Ukrainian, and the Russian delegation on the other side. And during that negotiations, they came to an agreement that first of all our surrender should be done in a civilized way. So there should be no such things as tortures, beating in the captivity. And the second condition implied that these terms of our captivity. And there was a handshake between Ukrainian officers and Russian officers, and they gave their word. No papers. And Russians gave their word. I don't know if they are responsible now for the situation. Maybe Russians, I think Russians replaced like those people from all that stuff, because those people they're from GRU, from General Military Intelligence of Russia. After that, Azov captives were subjected to FSB, Federal Security Service of Russia. About the Red Cross played a role like a third part in that, not in the negotiations, but in the procedure of our extraction and our surrender in the Azovstali. Their main goal was they had only one like aim. Yes, they had only one task, to make a list of Ukrainian prisoners that were leaving the Azovstal plant, and they failed to do that task because a lot of people were just missed. For example, there was no my name, there was no name of chief commander of Azov. There was no our names in the list of captives. So Red Cross showed that there are pretty impotent organization. And during our stay in the captivity, they were not allowed to see us there. But it's their direct like mission to look how prisoners are kept in captivity. Yes. For that time, that was the best option, because if there would be no such negotiations, I think a lot of people would be killed just right away after our surrender, and the other part of the people would be killed after interrogations. So as for that time, that was the only chance to save our lives. And actually, for the first several months of captivity, as for me, everything went relatively normal. So there was no tortures, beatings, and so on. All that things started in Taganrog on the 5th month of our captivity.